Okay, so module 2 is all about emotions. Now, more and more people are coming to the conclusion that negative emotions are linked directly to physical health and well-being. If you're not sure about the reality of this, or whether it questions something in your mind, consider your own health and emotions and whether you have any niggling aches and pains or any health concerns. If you do, which most of us do, when did they begin? Quite often, if you look back, you'll find a distinctive link tying those emotional events and the physical symptoms together. Now, it's important to understand that sometimes a situation can act as a trigger. Although an initial situation may have been traumatic, the feelings of that time can lie dormant, and a simple unrelated event or trigger can cause the initial and suppressed feelings to come rising to the surface. Now, everybody wants to be emotionally healthy, and to achieve this, it's important to understand how the brain functions, and specifically how the brain's connected to the emotional events. It's impossible to go through life without experiencing emotional traumas, disappointments, and as painful as they can be, it is worthwhile turning your attention inwards and trying to discover the deeply buried emotions. Once you do, you can apply the EFT technique to help with your own personal blockages. So, emotions are a complex series of chemicals and electrical signals that your brain tries to interpret to produce a feeling. The emotion that you experience at any given time leads towards a moment of contemplation about what to do afterwards. Now, if two people have the same situation, each person will conjure up different emotions. One person might be able to see it's positive, while another might be left unmoved and unimpressed. So each person has a different reaction. Everyone's experience and view in life is different because each person's unique. The rich tapestry of their experiences can be visualized and felt in multiple ways depending on the lessons learned. So your brain doesn't consider whether thoughts are positive or negative. It just responds to them by releasing chemicals and hormones that translate to a feeling. Therefore, the emotion becomes tangible. So from that point onwards, you respond positively or negatively. Now, if we look at the personal peace procedure, which we mentioned briefly on the previous module, it's an excellent procedure to help clients make peace with any difficulties experienced in life. It works by the client creating a list of all the irritating events that have happened. Once that list is complete, it's easier to work through them applying EFT to each item. So you ask your clients whether they provide the same level of energy to any of the problems now as previously, whether they feel guilty or ashamed regarding any of the events. How might their thoughts around this event have affected them? Do they use food, alcohol, or drugs to provide escapism from the event? The clients must assign an intensity level to each item on the list. They do this regularly for 1 month and then assess their progress. So maybe try this yourself. Buy a notebook and create your own personal peace procedure. Now again, at the end of this module, we've got one self-assessment task for you to do. Take your time over that. Once you've done it, we'll see you on module 3. Have a great day.